Sure, everything he talks about with the systems, that they all affect the house. They affect every aspect of the house, from what he said, the health, the comfort of the house. And what we did with Mons is we sit down in the beginning, before this house is built, and they download us the information of how tight of a house it's going to be, what kind of insulation is going to be put in, where is the ductwork going to be located. We enter that into a heat loss calculation, which determines the size of the heating equipment. The importance of that is the house that's built here, just the ductwork alone, so not the 15% that she was referring to over a code house, is 40 to 45% less energy to heat and cool it than a code-built house with ductwork located in other spaces, with the insulating and air sealing not be done to this level. So it's significant on the heating load. On this particular house, it cuts the air conditioning size exactly in half. So what that means to everybody is we see the ductwork in between the floors. How many people have houses where the ductwork's in the attic? It goes up in the second floor and feeds down. What that does, and maybe a common problem you guys experience, is your upstairs is warmer than downstairs in the summertime. So you take the cold air from the air conditioning, you go it up into the hottest located area in the entire house, the attic, which can reach temperatures of around 140 in Oregon. It's pretty hot up there. You blow it out of the ceiling, and you hope that that cold air falls at the same rate that the other air that goes into the crawl space, which is much colder, comes out. They're never the same temperature. So what we've done by putting the ductwork inside is you've now eliminated the ductwork being different temperatures in each location. It's much easier on us as heating guys to balance the house, because if your temperature is the same, the insulation and air sealing is the same, the upper floor and the lower floor perform the same. So you don't have a 72 degree downstairs and a 78 degree upstairs, which is fairly common. The big difference too is we see their ceiling registers on the main level. With the square footage we have here, furniture location, if you put a couch here and the register is underneath the couch, you've just eliminated the conditioning ability for that register in this room. In the ceiling, you can put furniture wherever you want, much more flexible. Upstairs, they're in the floor, much different than you folks who have the heating systems where it's up in the attic through the ceiling. They're in the floor, strategically located. So near areas where furniture isn't typically placed. You know, everybody kind of understands that in a bedroom and an office, you have office furniture that goes in a typical location. There's bedroom walls, dresser walls. We don't put the registers under there. The other thing that you'll notice is they're not, like this one here, it's kind of centralized. That's not on the outside wall of the attic like you would normally see. Because the houses are built so well, the insulation values are so good, the air sealing is so good. When you take an infrared camera and scan, the walls are about the same temperature on the outside of the house that they are on the inside. They're about the same temperature as the ceiling and the floor. So it no longer matters that that register is washing over a cold outside wall, because the wall's not cold. So it gives us the flexibility to move the ducting towards the middle of the house. It lessens costs for the initial build, making the delivery home more affordable. You see the trusses here. These are special design trusses to allow for ductwork to go through. This isn't on accident. It's not like they just randomly put this here. We thought, great, we'll run ductwork right through there because it's available. This is all engineered from the beginning, sitting down when this house is designed, saying we want the furnace inside, we want the ductwork to be inside. We say, okay, here's what we need for distribution, and it all gets settled out. So there's not afterthoughts to get this done. So on the houses you currently live in, you know, for example, yours is up in the attic, the ducting's in the attic, it'd be very difficult to change that now and put it between the floors. So when you do it up front, it's a huge savings on the install. On the humanity side of it, the installers love it. We're in a house that has windows, has a roof. We're not getting wet. It rains frequently, so you know we're not getting wet. The ductwork integrity is much better because it's not getting wet. You see the gray paint on the ductwork? That's water soluble. How well do you think that stays on with a house with no roof when the ducting's in the crawl space? It washes back off. So in the initial test, it passes. We get some rain, it washes back off. Until it hardens, it's water soluble. So with this, the integrity stays the same at the install as it does at the test out, as it does years from now when this is sheetrocked and unaccessible. So those are some of the benefits of just the ducting portions.